Daredevil's cowl from Daredevil Born Again. All right, so this one's really fun for me just because when I was making this, it was totally on a whim. I love the Netflix show, but my wife had never seen it. So we started going through and watching it again. And I was like, you know what? I need to make the new cowl because it's too cool to have it textured and everything. And as I started playing with different colors that I've never used. I think this is my favorite helmet that I've made yet, especially because it's using my signature lenses that I use in my Cyclops. So I got to use the same method that I use on those, which creates like this reflective red. But if you were to be able to see in the helmet right now, I can see perfectly out, no problem. I can see my hands, I can see everything. And I'm like near blind with how bad my vision is, and yet I can see perfectly right now. I could not wear contacts in this and be okay. I would say the other unique thing about this helmet is that I do a clamshell kind of design. Because the one thing that I've noticed with a lot of Daredevil helmets, unless you go with a urethane cowl, which is like this flexible rubber, it doesn't fit right because of the way that the angle is cut in the back. So you can't get a good flush and a good flush up to the nose like Charlie Cox actually wears, right? So what I did is I actually made it a clamshell. So it breaks open on each side and then has like a hinge at the top so that I'm able to sneak it right off. And so that's how you put it on and off. Excuse the dust because it has been sitting on display. But that's kind of the uniqueness to our helmet, is that it has that clamshell kind of idea, right? And the way that I actually did that is I bought special magnets that go in there that are rare earth magnets, and that's what gets it to sync back up. The only thing you have to keep in mind is when you foam it, is to make sure you don't foam it so much that these start to separate. So that's the other thing to keep in mind, is you have to watch where you foam it. Like if you notice in here, I didn't foam the face at all. I just foamed in the back to make it fit. Be sure to let us know in the comments what other Daredevil cowls you want to see us make.